What if I told you the success or failure of your entire farm can be determined before you plant the first crop, before you build the first structure, or before you spend a single shilling? Most farms fail to reach their full potential not because the land is bad, but because the planning was poor. A beautiful, productive, efficient, and self-sustaining farm does not happen by accident. It is carefully designed. And this is where we come in. At Kijani Farmstead, we help landowners transform raw land into functional, organized, resilient, and aesthetically beautiful farmsteads through professional farm planning, land assessment, master plan design, work planning, and implementation support. Today, we are taking you behind the scenes as we conduct a professional farm assessment in Sultan, Hamud, Makueni County, the very first step in developing a self-sustaining farmstead. And if you're dreaming of developing your own farm someday, or reorganizing your current farm, or to improve functionality, productivity, and visual appeal, then this video is for you. Today is one of the days that I have a farm appointment with one of the farmers at Sultan Hamud. So right now I'm heading to the farm. It's in the morning, it's so cold, that's why I have my coffee here. And so we're going to assess the farm to see the topography, the soil, and all the other aspects that we normally consider before we come up with the design, and then see the possible zoning of the farm, and then come up with the design. So come with me as we go to Sultan Hamud. We've just arrived at the farm. Jambo Farmsteaders, welcome to Kijani Farmstead, our happy place where nature meets innovation. And as you can see, today we are not at Kijani Farmstead, we are in one of our projects of land design. So before I tell you where we are, let me invite someone who is going to take us through to explain to us where we are. Welcome.
Okay, our investors, welcome so much. Today, here we are. We are in a Cubs family, Homestead. So I am part of the family, and I will be answering your questions and taking you through the whole assessment. Thank you.
Thank Thank you, Festus, for welcoming us.
Okay.
And I think we are ready to start. We're going to make this place
Awesome.
beautiful and also very productive. Today we are at Sultan, Hamud, Makueni County, conducting a detailed farm assessment for one of our clients who is planning to develop a self-sustaining and productive farmstead. Now, here is something many people don't realize. If you want a farm that is organized, efficient, beautiful, functional, and profitable, farm layout is not optional. It's absolutely essential. Many landowners rush into fencing, construction, planting crops, drilling boreholes, or building livestock units without proper planning. And later, they discover buildings are poorly positioned, either water systems become expensive, drainage problems develop, farm movement becomes inefficient, expansion becomes difficult, and land is wasted. A poorly planned farm can waste space, money, labor, water, and even time. But a properly designed farm layout creates harmony between production system, movement, infrastructure, aesthetics, water management, energy systems, and natural landscape. Good farm planning helps you to maximize productivity, improve movement and workflow. It reduces future costs and mistakes. It makes water harvesting and drainage improve. It increases sustainability and resilience. It supports future expansion, enhances organization and beauty, and integrates crops, livestock, energy, and lifestyle spaces efficiently. And that's why every successful farmstead project must begin with one very important process: a technical land assessment. Before designing any farm master plan, we first need to deeply understand the land itself, because every piece of land has its unique opportunities and limitations. So what exactly happens during professional farm assessment? Let's take you through this process. Step 1, we conduct a detailed interview with the client using our structured farm planning tools. Hi. Thank you and welcome to today's conversation. I just want to understand, where is your farm located, what is the size of your land, and what do you want to achieve with your piece of land. This helps us to understand the client's vision, lifestyle goals, the client's farming interests, budget priorities, long-term expansion plans, water and energy needs, and desired aesthetics and functionality. Because a farmstead is not just a farm, it is a living system. Next, we begin visualizing and sketching the farm using available maps, aerial imagery, and primary site data. At this stage, we begin identifying possible zoning areas for residential spaces, livestock systems, crop production areas, agroforestry sections, water harvesting and storage systems, recreational and lifestyle spaces, utility and service infrastructure, and many more interconnected systems. Then we move into the actual field assessment and mapping. Here we take detailed ground measurements and survey coordinates to accurately map property boundaries, terrain features, slopes and elevations, existing structures, access routes, and natural drainage patterns. This data becomes extremely important when developing the final master plan. We also assess the current land characteristics and overall site conditions. And here are the 5 critical things we always look at during the farm assessment. Number 1, access. Can vehicles, machinery, livestock feeds, construction materials, and people easily access the property throughout the year? Good access affects construction efficiency, transportation, operations, security, and future development costs. And to make your roads all weather, you can as well put some gravel or stones. As you can see, this road here is black cotton. That means it's a bit sticky, not very good for vehicles. And so what we want to do here is to put this gravel that is heaped here to be able to give the road at least some good texture so that the vehicles are able to pass through. So this is one of the things that you can do. Apart from also, on top of this, you can add some maram, and if possible, you can also do tarmac so that to make the road all weather, or rather passable. And 2, topography. Is the land flat, sloping, rocky, uneven, or prone to flooding? Understanding terrain helps us to determine drainage patterns, erosion risks, water harvesting opportunities, road positioning, building placement, and farming suitability. Number 3, soil conditions. Here we assess soil depth, texture, fertility, drainage, and compaction, because healthy soils are the foundation of productive farming systems. Soil assessment also helps us to determine suitability for crops, trees, livestock infrastructure, roads, and building foundations. Number 4, we look at the existing vegetation and infrastructure. We identify important existing features such as mature trees, water lines, power access, existing buildings, access roads, natural vegetation, and natural landscape features. Good planning works with nature and not against it. And the 5th critical thing is land potential for the proposed investment. Can this land realistically support the client's dream farmstead? So here we assess water availability, irrigation potential, water infrastructure needs, renewable energy opportunities, expansion potential, operational workflow, and long-term sustainability. At this stage, we are not just seeing what the land is, we are seeing what the land can become. Once all this information is collected and documented, we then begin developing the farmstead master plan. This is where vision meets design. The master plan helps organize every element of the farm into one functional, productive, efficient, resilient, and aesthetically beautiful system. And honestly, this stage can save the clients years of costly mistakes and extended period of trial and error. Professional planning helps you maximize every acre and develop your farm in phases with confidence and clarity. So if you're planning to develop a farmstead, homestead, agribusiness farm, eco-retreat, or self-sustaining property, don't rush the process. Plan fast, assess fast, design fast, then build wisely. And would love for you to join us on this farmstead development journey here at Kijani Farmstead. To maximize productive and aesthetic potential of your farm, please reach out to us. Our contacts are in the description box below.